Hi guys, Paul here at Paul Phillips Fix. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a subscriber, thank you for your support. If you're new, please give a like and subscribe. It's a pain in the ass making a YouTube channel. There's a lot of expenses, sound equipment. I bought a Ceramonics UW Mic 9 set. That was $400. I got $600 in video editing program software and the speed editor, so I would greatly appreciate your support, or else we just fade away into the netherland and the big channels make it. I'm an Amazon affiliate. There'll be links in the video description for tools and supplies I use. These are not sponsored, they're just things I like. If you use those links, you'll support the channel at no added cost to you. Amazon kicks us back a very small percentage, but it does not come off of your end. It's from Amazon ends. Thank you. All right, so today I got a Honda Harmony HRB 215, I think it is. Yes, Honda HRB 215. This mower was a mower that my neighbor got. He did help a friend out and they were throwing it away. So I checked it out. It had a few issues that were keeping it from running. So I'm going to explain some things that will help you diagnose a lawnmower if you have one. Like I said, this one's set for a while. What will happen to gas over time, it gets like a varnish on it and it'll clog up the little metering pin in the float bowl of the carburetor. That was one of the issues with it. The other issue was it had no spark. The ignition system on these lawnmowers is very, very simple. The flywheel, the part that spins around on the top of the engine, it also cools it. It's a fan and a flywheel. It's weight that keeps the inertia going, so the engine will keep on rotating through the 4 strokes because it's one piston. Usually, even some of the 2 cylinders have a lighter flywheel, but that's something else. So anyway, the ignition system is a magneto. It does not work with, per se, an ignition coil setup like an electronic or a points ignition. A magneto works like this. So on the flywheel, that rotates at a fixed point with the revolutions of the engine when the piston is going to top dead center. On that flywheel, there's a magnet. When that magnet passes that coil in the magneto at speed, it generates an electric current that collapses when it passes away from it. When it collapses, all of that current needs to find a way to ground. Electricity always wants to go to ground. It will always take the path of least resistance. On this, the path of least resistance is jumping the small gap on the spark plug, and that's how you get a spark on your ignition. Magnetos are cheap and easy to replace. The other thing that can go wrong that can give you ignition problems on these small engines are if the drift key, the key on the flywheel, on your shaft there's a notch, and then there's a notch in your flywheel. There's a little key in there that'll break away. Let's say if you hit a big rock or something, sometimes the flywheel will keep moving when the blade stops and it'll snap that key. And you will still have ignition spark, but it'll be at the wrong time in the stroke of the piston and the engine won't run. Another thing that goes bad on these are head gaskets. They're very easy to replace, usually 3 or 4 bolts, sometimes 5 bolts, and that's it. How you'll know you have a bad head gasket is you will have no resistance when you're pulling it. You won't hear it pumping air. That could be either a blown head gasket or a valve is staying open, so that's a compression issue. So what this had was the magneto issue and the lacquer built up on that little pin, that little float pin. The seat was stuck closed, so the float bowl wasn't getting filled up. What I did is I put a lot of seafoam in the gas to help break down the lacquer. I like Lucas fuel additive, but I had a can of seafoam on hand, but Lucas makes a real good fuel additive for breaking down gum in your fuel system. So what this mower needs to do is run now. So I had it running, it stalled a couple of times. I had to bounce the mower a little bit to free up that pin, and then it started running again because that little flow pin is hanging up still. So the more this mower runs, the better it'll get because it'll clean out. I also cleaned out the carburetor with some throttle body cleaner. It also had a bad air filter on it, and last time I tried to pull it, the recoil starter on the top broke, so the pull string broke. So we're going to be replacing that today. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let me get set up to do that, guys, and we'll do the recoil spring. I believe it's 10mm nuts that are on top. There's also a Phillips screw here. These are pretty cheap as well. I think it was like two air filters, and the recoil thing was $30. Not big expense. So much cheaper than getting a new mower. If you guys ever have problems with your small engines or cars, feel free to write me. I try to reply to every viewer. Sometimes I can't because I don't have the time to reply to every viewer. But if I can get back to you, I will. If you just put your issues in the comments section too, you'll get positive feedback from other viewers. The comments sections are great for that. Social media is a great way to get help from other members of the community, and good feedback and information. I'm gonna have to get a regular screwdriver to depress these little tabs in here. There's tabs that go in on here. I think there's 3 of them. Let me go get a screwdriver just to depress them. I am trying to shoot now with neutral density filters that will cut down on glare and make it look more cinematographic. I'm trying to get all fancy with my channel, guys. This is not a Hollywood production. If there are suggestions you can give me to make it better, please do so. But before you get so critical, realize that I am not a professional. I just do this as a community service to hopefully help some people out. Those are 3mm nuts on top of there. I mean 10mm nuts. 3 of them. And that 1 Phillips head screw and those 3 tabs that you got to depress. So you just back those off. I might get my whiteboard out one of these days and do a like a little lecture explaining the operation of a 4-stroke engine and how small engines work. It might be helpful to some of you guys. That's what I like to do. When I get feedback that people appreciate me helping them, that really makes my day. It makes me happy. And I'm sorry I'm yelling because I'm not used to having this microphone on. I'm used to dealing with the shitty GoPro mic, and they're pretty terrible. But this microphone set is a tremendous improvement. It sounds like studio quality. I'm loving it. It was worth the money. If it's going to make the channel better for you guys and get you to subscribe, it's worth it to me. Now look at this. This is not even bent correctly. I got to bend it a little bit. Cheap pressed metal. If it doesn't fit, guys, just bend in the tabs a little bit. There we go. You can put that on, and there's a little slot in the cover so the pull string will fit in there. You used to have to get the string and tie it and reload these things, which was quite a pain in the ass. The 20 bucks is the better way to go for the pre-made one. They can be a little bit fiddly with that damn coil spring in there, or that, like a watch spring. Giving him a little shot because that's going to be vibrating a lot. I don't want that coming loose on the guy when he gets his mower back. You want to hear more baby crying sounds? I'll tell you how much just the microphones alone cost me. I like to bitch and moan. I'm old, senile, and a crybaby. But I don't shit my pants yet. That might come in the future, but not right now. Not to that point yet, thank God. All right, just line up your tabs. Get them in one at a time. Make sure you seat those tabs in there. You may have to depress them again with the screwdriver to get them in. If I was shitting my pants, I wouldn't tell you bastards about it anyway. And do I have to post a thing about how I say guys? I got big comments one day because I said, hey guys. Then I had to say that that means humans, LGBT, Q, non-binary, all this other happy horse shit that I will put in the video. Because I don't want anybody giving me a discrimination lawsuit. I know nobody would sue me. You guys are pretty cool out there. All right. And the air filter. Just unscrew this. There is a foam that comes with the mower originally. I ordered the kit. I don't believe a foam came with the air filter. So you're just going to want to blow that out with compressed air if you have access to that once in a while. Try to keep the filters clean. Maybe there is, oh, there might be a foam in here. Let's see. Got to open it up and see. I believe I bought this off of eBay. Oh, it does come with the foam. That's good. Comes with the pre-filter foam and the air filter. That's great. The foam catches the really big particles. Then the other filter catches the smaller particles. Very good. That was a good deal. Go for the two pack. Gonna go through these things if you mow a lot. So the filter goes in there. There's little like latches here. Get those around underneath on the case and then just tighten it back up. Pretty simple. Don't forget to check your oil level. Change your oil every year, guys. And I would recommend using synthetic oil. It holds up better. It can deal with more of a beating, especially on these air-cooled engines. If you do use conventional oil, change it very frequently. Conventional oil, I would probably change it every 20 hours of operation. Oil is a lot cheaper than a motor is. So keep that in mind before you complain about buying oil. Cheaper than an engine, guys. roll this back a little bit. I don't really want to pull this with the sound equipment on me. I don't want it to go flying and fall down, man. Guess I'm going to have to hold it. I think this might have some water in the gas. I think it might have some water in the gas. I might have to open up that float bowl on here and remove that pin and clean that. There is the possibility that there is water in the gas as well. But it's obvious that it was a bad magneto because it wouldn't even get ignition before. It was not trying to start at all. And the air filter was horrible. So that's it, guys. I hope that's some useful information to you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I got a load of broken shit on cars, so I got front end work, springs, CV axles, all kinds of crap on a W210 Mercedes. I got to do head gaskets on an '08 Chevy Impala. When I do that job, I'm also going to be lapping the valves with some lapping compound. So that'll be something to learn if you're not familiar with that. So let me know how I did. Am I producing the videos better, or am I doing a terrible job? Let me know in the comments, guys. I would appreciate your feedback. So I hope the sound is better. Trying to do whatever I can to improve the channel. So take good care of your lawnmowers. They'll only break sometimes on you. Take good care of your cars. They'll take good care of you. Take good care of yourselves. And take good care of your families and the ones you love, guys. Stay safe out there in this mad, mad world, because I don't know, man. It seems like shit is going crazy. But even though the world might be coming to an end, keep your spirits up and make somebody smile. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Was that stupid? All right, guys. It stalled a few times. The reason that happened is it was out of gas. Check for gas. I put gas in it. I just tested it. It ran fine. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Gotta open this. Straight across is open. Straight up and down is closed. Shouldn't have to choke it. I just had it running. I guess maybe I do have to choke it. No, I had the fucking fuel shut. Maybe that's what it is. I gotta make sure that carburetor's not leaking. Now it's gonna make me look like an asshole, man. Push this to engage the blade. They're nice and smooth. That's it. I flooded it the first time I tried starting it. That's what I did. No, that's it, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead